Right, the first thing you must always look on, so you definitely do know your bus, is browse down. We'll bring it right back. Oh, you might need to zoom on this part because I can't do any more than that. And that is what we call vehicle warranty plates. Now you've got to have all three of those, and you look at all the details. It gives you a bit of a basic history, what type of vehicle it is. There's other details down below. For argument's sake, that's your warranty. The first plate on top on many of these buses, that's your warranty. Then you go down to the second one. That gives you the general condition and basics of this bus. Then you go down, which then normally, but you can't see it with these, that's giving you the spec of this bus. You always must remember that. So when you're learning to drive one of these vehicles, it's recommended on CPC you drive with your lights on, but that's up to the individual how you do that. Me, I drive with my lights sometimes on, sometimes off, depends on where I am at driving. Anyway, let's get back to the basics. Now we get ready to start the vehicle. This is where it gets challenging. This is where we get to know what is what. I can't be any simpler, can't be any easier. And let's get the bus started. Now don't forget you run this in service, so you ain't got to worry about nothing else apart from getting your bus to your destination, point B, from point A, starting point. Well, my lights are leaving one on. That's what I'm doing. So here we go. Right. Before you pull a bus away, always remember the principle. You look in an anti-clockwise. You start from your right, which is classed as your left, shall I say, which is classed as your near side. Then you move. You miss your central mirrors because they're mainly for passengers and activity that's going on. Then you move then to your right mirror, which is your offside. Now, before you pull away, you're in gear, you check anti-clockwise, then to right. Now, you indicate and you pull away. And now you're on your way. This is your journey as it's beginning now. So, anyway, what you must always remember, one principle of a successful driver, in many cases, new and old, is always plan ahead. If you don't plan ahead, you're going to be up for some big trouble. Like, indicate, look into the junction, always look into the junction. Even when you're not in service, it's always paying to look in junction. When it's clear, then you pull forward. At the moment there is a car coming down on my right, from my left. You can't see that because you're getting the points of view. To get an idea and a feel if you were actually driving this, you remind the voice. Definitely have a cup of tea if you want one. Pay attention. Now I'm looking all the way down this road. Now, I've been driving buses, cars, lorries for a very long time. Buses, only 32 years. Now, when you're coming to a bend, you always look around that bend, you come into a junction, you're looking at that junction. You're following all the cars. This is the principle of driving as well a car. You're looking way in advance. At the moment I'm currently looking at two cars, we're going past quicker than Jack Diddley, two junctions, and we've got a clear road ahead. So this is what we're doing. And this way it can get boring because it's a long journey. It's about half hour, 20 minutes. That's how long this is going to be. Now you can see that bus in front. Now, don't ever get too close to a bus. Still keeping an eye on junctions as you're going past to make sure that it's clear and making sure you've got a clear view at the front. If you see vehicles coming forward towards you, you should by now be able to guesstimate sometimes their speed. If there's cars parked in your direction or their direction, in theory, you or them have to pull over, depending on the understanding of the road, the condition of the road. Is it full or is it empty? Same as the principle when you're driving in service, same as the principle when you're driving during the day. Now there's a bus coming into this junction now. Now we're coming to the junction, you start braking, slow, now slow, then stop. Looking left, then right. Back into your mirrors, into your blind spot, which is on your, just over your right shoulder. Clear, you move. Always keeping an eye on the width of the road that you're driving, and the height, and if you've got overhanging bridges, if you're going somewhere you've never been before. In some cases might be. Like today's going to be one of those with me, so it's a big change for the road. So I've got a little rumour that the way I'm going is quicker, so I'm trying. Hell man, I want to go home. Home is where I want to go. What, I've still got one. Yes, definitely. See, there was cars parked there. I had to move now. You didn't need to indicate unless you have to really go over to more volume of the opposite side of the road. You always, in some cases, slow down when you're coming near vehicles, parked vehicles, because someone might want to get out. Watching ahead. Now, junction, slowing down, looking forward, left, then right, forward, clear, we move forward. Don't need to indicate because we're going straight. That car's coming out there. See how fast they were coming? They weren't planning ahead. Now that could easily be you, and if you're not planning ahead, you're carrying on moving, you can see what's going to happen, bang, nice load of paper. Not a pretty thing to have to do. So as we're still following now, you're saying it's a camber, it's bearing right. So it's bearing right, you don't need to indicate. As you're driving carefully, still sticking to the speed limit on this road is 30, they say. I go on average, safe driving distance, safe driving speed is 25 miles an hour. Especially when you've got all these bends and cambers. Cambers are these little dips that go up, to the left, to the right, which direction the road is going. As you can see, the cars are coming, you're looking in your mirrors as you're going near the pavements, so you clear those pavements. You do that quite a regular basis throughout your journey. Right, left, right, not all the time, but you'll have a very stiff neck. Make sure you physically always look, if you're on a test, always look left, always look right. Don't move your eyes because that will be a fail. So as we're coming to trees hanging above, I don't know, can you see them? I have to be aware of the proximity of those branches in case they cause or damage to pedestrians if there's any around. If you knock a branch down, that falls on somebody's head, is known to happen. Now we're at a roundabout, slowing down, looking into the road. I'm looking now to my right, then to my left. The right is where the concentration seems to be. With this road you learn to assess as you get experience in your job. If you make it a career. So now it's clear, we're on our way, moving around a roundabout. Now we indicate, there's too many junctions off here. This is the bridge. Now when you're going under the bridge, make sure it's definitely of your height. Doubles do go under this particular bridge. It doesn't necessarily mean every bridge is as high as this. So you can get under a bridge at 15.6 because that is the average height of your bus. Now you're going to move to the outer lane, let the cars overtake, moving, you're indicating, you're looking, and now you're over. On this occasion I have to take third exit. My third exit will take me to where I want. There's one, there's two, and there's third. You're indicating, looking, now you're indicating again to the direction you are turning on, which is in my case the A2. Again, keeping an eye on vehicles in front, vehicles may be coming out of the junction, or a pedestrian might be walking a dog and walking across the road not paying attention. Right, now it says slow down, it's 50-mile radius. Well, we're in for a treat. Now we move out, looking in your mirror, your right mirror, that's the direction you're going. Indicating if though the road leads you there. There, we're on our merry way. Now you carry on driving, follow this road. In this case, I have to follow this road. Still doing your observations and you're planning ahead. Because that's the key to a successful drive. Planning ahead all the time. You're not only thinking for you, you're thinking for other road users. Some may not even care, but you are still thinking for yourself and them. Always paramount in a big vehicle that's driving, you must always pay attention to road conditions, the weather conditions, the lighting conditions, and you're still doing all the planning ahead. We still carry on the straight. So sit back and enjoy the little journey at the moment, not much is happening. But always remember, still doing your observations. Never let those observations drop. If you let those observations drop, you're going to be in big trouble, and I'm going to know you get a headache. All the paperwork alone would be phenomenal. And then forget the and throw them out the bloody bin, because that will be it. A cookie is cooked, and you don't want to have cooked cookie. Never works, and cookie will be messy. So there you go. This is why it's paramount, despite the humour. This is a serious video. This is lesson 1. Night driving the lights in a vehicle. Anyway, now we are to ready for this. Observing, checking, planning ahead, taking it slow as we come in near a bend, and now the miles will reduce. Coming to another roundabout. On this occasion we go straight. Again, you do not need indicators. But you do still need to look left then right. You always must remember, no, right then left, sorry, bad boy. You always must give away to the right. Drivers coming on the right have the right of way, same as it is with cars. You come into a roundabout or a junction, the right away goes to the cars approaching you on the right. Left is if it's clear to go so, and it's clear on the right, then you're clear to move. Because anticipation also is key. You take too long in anticipating, that will get a mark against you on any given test or any given assessment. I say this from experience. I've had many tests, many experiences, many assessments. Many have been marked off, sometimes bad, sometimes good. Last few years, touch wood, I'm touching my head at the moment, I've had a very clean record. One mark against rolls, where in some cases, if you estimate a junction, you take what they class as a swap, you take a white, that will go against you. If you have more than once on an assessment, you'll be pulled back into the training class. And you don't want that because it gets monotonous. It's easy paid, but it's monotonous because you're getting taught what you already know once you pass the test. For those who are sitting PCV for the first time, relax, don't worry. If you make a mistake, don't panic, because that's the biggest downfall. If you panic, and there's a car hazard, so I'm going to move out, I'm going to indicate, and I've just done that, now I'm clear to move, and now we're going on. Now we're looking as we pass the parked vehicles, keeping observation of the vehicles in front and the vehicles to the side. Big lorry coming past, test, you must watch him pass at the other side of the curb. As the vehicle passes you, you're looking in that mirror and your curb mirror, which is your near side and outside. Junctions, you start slowing down now. Bearing in mind this road is 30-mile-an-hour zone. This is a little place called Crazy. There's various ways you can go to various destinations. In my case, destination B this is one of the quickest ways. There's another way I can go, and that only adds an extra 5 minutes. More busy, but I want to try and get it done. Where I'm going now is a tight road which is going to really test your observation. See, now you're looking, you're at a junction, it's all clear, no ambulances, nothing. Your indicators are going straight, but it's not exactly straight, but you're still taking that junction. So therefore you're indicating. I know, complicated. Not really, because if you're turning left, you turn left, you indicate. Because you're leaving the junction and where you're turning is not straight to your path, you must then go and indicate if it merits you to do so. I choose to let other vehicles know where I'm going. I just click the curb. That would be a mark. Forget that if you do that on a test. Because if you ponder on it enough, you're going to guarantee to make more and more hash ups when you're doing a test. This is my advice to anybody out there who's doing both car, lorry, or even bus. Any vehicle testing, if you make a mistake, forget it. You make the mistake, you've done it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the end. It's dependent on how you recover. You know, because this is a slow, tight road, we've been through here before. You have to observe all your mirrors and plan ahead. I'm already looking at the van and beyond. Now there's a little junction I'm coming up to, the little crossword. I'm looking at that junction, not the children crossing, past that. Because I'm observing, that's how far you're expected to look. So you can clearly see and plan your motion of approach and how you approach that junction. See, now here I am, I'm just on the junction. When I told you I was observing way up, this little signpost here was the signpost I was looking at, just letting me know. To your right, 600 yards, there's a low bridge. That's letting me know there's a roundabout, but if I go to the right, then I'll be in trouble because that's where the low bridge is. Double decker would not go past, would not go under. Some single deckers wouldn't either, okay, because they're hybrid. The fully hybrid, no, they wouldn't. It's just a fraction too big for that particular size of bridge. As you can see, full of bumps, and you're still being consistent, you're still looking way ahead, making sure cars, curbs, clearing the curbs, clearing the cars. There's a lot to think of. It's not just sitting in a vehicle, seeing where it's going to take you. What it is sitting in the vehicle and you are planning, you are thinking and planning. It's not just, oh, I'll drive this bus, see where it leads me, bing bash bosh, oh, put that in there, oh, just over with, oh, sorry, old granny, I'll just mow down a granny. Yeah, see what I mean? Because you weren't planning ahead. See, I had to slow down, I had to do a harsh brake because I didn't plan ahead. That is a typical mistake you can make if you don't plan ahead well enough. Simple mistakes like that car nearly did then. Could have ended up in a nasty situation by colliding with the side of my bus. Now we come to another bridge, you've got a divide where you have to go in the centre, because that is where they guesstimate the height of the centre of the bus is, which is right in the middle. If you go too much to the right or too much to the left, the chance you take a corner. Bridge strikes are very messy and awkward, and it can cost you dearly. There is a lot of things to think about when you're driving a bus. You know, people think it's so easy just to get in. Oh, look, you're sitting on your fat arse doing nothing. No, I'm sitting on my fat arse being cautious and driving a service vehicle. In our case, a light vehicle at night. It's slightly different at night because you have to be a little bit more observant, especially if you've done a long day's shift driving your bus in service. It gets tiring at night, even though the road's the same. There's always a slight difference in your mind's eye that the road, wow, you've got to be careful, so you've got to be more observant. Like, see that cyclist, it's people crossing the road. If you're not planning ahead, you're going like 30, 40 miles an hour, 10 to the dozen. What's going to happen to the people on that cyclist? They'll be saying, hello to the fairies or to the angels, and you'll have a big of a head of a headache on your shoulder because of the injury that's sustained. Like it's a 30-mile zone, and there is a camera, only one on this road. So, you know, it's not too bad. There it is, we stop passing. Well, every time you come to traffic lights, there's another thing to remember. Day or night, every time you come to set of lights, slow down. Because if you go through those lights and amber now, you can be fined. You can gain points. So when you come to a light, if it's been green for a consistently long period, there's a good chance if it's a junction, not a crossing, the lights are likely to change. This is just a crossing, no one's at the crossing so you can see it clear. When you come to a zebra crossing, it's the same. If someone's going to be on that, walking toward that crossing, slow down. So if they cross, the minute their foot graces the zebra, that's when you have got to stop your motion forward so they are the right way to cross. Mickey Mouse roundabouts, observe, move across. No indication because we're going straight, you've got to go straight in that way. And that's how it works. Like you'll see a typical juncture of lights. At the moment I'm keeping at a steady 25 mile an hour. Coming near this junction, we're reducing, 20, now 15, going down to 10 very shortly as I come to the junction, and 10 now down to just below 10, slowing, moving, off we go. If you're going to be at a junction more than a minute, well more than 30 seconds, no, more than a minute would be best, always put your handbrake on. Always remember when you come to traffic lights, the main brake, which is your handbrake, put that on. If you don't put that on, if someone hits you up the rear and you're just coming with a foot brake, well, it can be messy. I've had that happen to me years and years ago when I started. Now these lights have been green for a while, so I'm slowing down in case they should change. No, we're clear, so we carry on moving. Next set, I'm turning right here. See? I've already gone through there now. I was too far beyond I could stop, so I had the right of way to carry on. But it could be a different case. I could get in trouble for that. These things do happen. Anyway, now we've reached our destination. I can now say thank you for your listening. This is how it is. My hazards on. Behind me. Right, so this is the lesson done. Lesson 1, night driving lights, finished. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed that. Till the next time or not, catch you on the flip.